Well, good evening, folks. We are live at the 2016 Madison College Faculty Draft. You can feel the excitement building as we get ready to find out who will be picked tonight. We've got two teams doing the picking. We've got the accounting department.
Why should we waste time solving this? Let's let the candidate do it for us.
Hey, that's a great idea.
It's true. I wonder the score.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I think this is, we're good here.
Yeah. We are good.
Yeah.
All right, let's go that direction.
And also the baking department. And you never know what's going to happen, do you, Cary?
Well, I'll tell you, Biff, there's been a lot of superlatives being thrown around today. Big, huge, extraordinary. Those kinds of words, those don't even begin to describe how important this draft is. Let's talk about the accounting program for a minute. In 2.5 years, this team has lost 9 people to retirement. That's not a very big team to begin with. Now they're adding 9 new people. The question is, how quickly are they going to be able to bring those people up? Not only for this next year, but they have to look down the field. Bud Grant used to say you have to look long down the field to make a good play and to win games. This team needs to look long down the field, not 5 years. We're talking 10, 15 years. This is a really important program for the college. That can't be underestimated. So this is a big night for the accounting folks.
Gotta love those Minnesota Viking references he's throwing in there. A lot of excitement because as you talk about the accounting department, it's going to have the first pick in the draft. And there's some questions about whether or not they're going to keep that. So we'll have to find out later. We're getting some extra word tonight that things may be moving with that. But you talked about preparation. And boy, I tell you, this is something that's been taking months and months and months to prepare for.
Well, you talk about, the word on the street is that there's a lot of talent out there. And there's no doubt this field is flooded with talent. The question they have to answer tonight in this draft is how much good talent is out there? And talking about Dean Woodhouse, how is he going to be able to make the right decisions on the right faculty to fill these roles? Hugely important.
A lot of pressure on the dean tonight. I'm getting word right now, Cary, that we're going to go and have a little sneak peek on the accounting department. Their headquarters is on the 3rd floor of the D wing at Truax. We might get some more information about what's going to happen with their first pick.
Packers. Wait.
Who do you think, Jeff?
We're good at this guy from Stanford. 6'7", 313.
How many years of tax preparation does she have?
I don't know.
More versatility,
Well,
more
he
speed.
scored a touchdown.
Speed kills.
All right, we're peeking into the war room right now. You can see all the accountants sitting around the table.
I don't know if this is calm before the storm, Biff, but is that Bryan Schmaltz sleeping?
I think I hear some snoring.
I think I know sleeping when I see it, and I think that's sleeping.
Wow. Talk about relax before the big draft. And speaking of the draft, I'm getting another notice just right now. Yes, indeed. Dean Woodhouse is now approaching the stage. We're being told he's going to announce the first pick. And as we told you before, this is going to be the accounting department who is now on the clock.
Good evening. Welcome to the 2016 Madison College Faculty Draft. With the first pick of the 2016 draft, the accounting department is now on the clock.
Oh my gosh. What are we going to do? Hey.
All right, thank you very much, Dean Woodhouse. And we're going to cut back now to the accounting department war room where we're starting to hear a little buzz going on there.
I'll tell you, if you look closely, you look at those faces and the angst on those faces, there's some confusion there, Biff. There's no doubt. There's some indecision that's going on there. It'll be interesting to see what they're going to do, but they clearly don't have a very good idea of what they want to do right now.
We've only got just a few seconds here I think we should see if we can come up with a trade and give ourselves a little more time, see if we can get a future draft pick, something to that effect.
Let's watch ESPN and see who's the top of the draft board and pick them.
Okay.
No, we don't want anybody in our division to have that pick, though.
No, well, that's true. Yeah, we don't want it.
It's just
Finance.
Can't just go to anybody.
We don't want finance sneaking in.
Not finance, not management.
No, we don't want those people.
Is a trade coming through? Guys, we gotta make a decision here.
Make a
trade.
Oh,
Yeah.
down to 2. We're down to a couple.
With the first pick in the 2016 faculty draft, the accountants have traded to the bakers. The baking department is now on the clock.
I'll tell you, I have not seen anything like it. It's very rare that a team will give up a first-round pick this quickly in the game without knowing who they're going to pick. They haven't announced that person yet.
What do you think may have influenced that, Cary?
Well, I'm looking at the accounting war room now, and Biff, I think those. In fact, I know those are cupcakes they're eating.
Oh, so it was the old, I'm going to cook you some cupcakes and then we'll switch you to get the number one draft?
Well, not only I'm going to cook you some cupcakes, but I'm going to cook you some cupcakes that have something in them that are going to influence your decision. And I think that whatever they put in those cupcakes influences this decision and this indecisiveness and really has turned this draft around.
Wow, so once again, if you're just joining us, the number one pick in this 2016 faculty draft by the accountants has been traded to the Bakers.
I didn't know that the Bakers could be that sneaky, but you know what? They proved once again you cannot predict what they're going to do next.
Those must be some good cupcakes. All right, Cary, so that means the Bakers are now on the clock. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? Let's see who they're going to pick in this 2016 draft.
With the first pick of the 2016 faculty draft, the Bakers choose Nancy Kohlberg.
I'll tell you, that is a great pick. I've seen this person's credentials, and her credentials could choke a horse. Let me give you an idea of what's on her stat sheet. You talk about icing on the cake, here's some of Nancy's credentials. She's earned her bachelor's and master's degrees at UW-Madison. She studied at the French Pastry School in Chicago. She's a graduate of the Madison College Baking and Decorative Arts program. She's worked as a kitchen manager, and she's owned her own bakery, Madeline's Patisserie. So she brings a lot of sweetness to this deal.
All right, Cary, we're going to go back to the baking war room because there's a big celebration there. Look at the students dancing around, happier than a gingerbread house with rum icing, huh?
You know, I'll tell you, they have a lot of reason to celebrate. You know, it looked like things were pretty rocky for the accounting people and the bakery people for a while, but they clearly both got things done. But the bakery people, I think, are the ones who really came out on top right now, and it's clear by the looks on their faces that they're happy with what has been done today.
The whole strategery with the cupcakes really got them that first pick that got them the top pick in this draft.
It totally flipped the complexion of the draft, but give both teams credit. They clearly were looking out for each other, and that's what makes this place very special, because in the end, they're all looking out for a common good.
Call that teamwork, folks.
With the second pick in the 2016 faculty draft, the accounting department chooses Kim Varsho.
Well, there it is. There's the pick that we heard from Dean Woodhouse. Kimmy V, maybe V for victory. I don't know. What do we know about Kimmy V?
What we do know about Kimmy V is that she's very talented. We've got to take a look at her stat sheets. She has got the goods to do the job and to do the job well. This is a very astute pick by the accounting folks. I give them a lot of credit because you've got to do a lot of digging to get a talent this deep. But you know what? They did it. They got it done.
What does your other facts tell you about Kimmy V? What do we know else about her
Well, here's
background?
what we know. She's worked at American Family. She's been a teaching assistant at the UW. For the past 5 years, she's been with Baker Tilly Virchow Krause and currently serves on the management team. She holds a bachelor's degree in accounting, finance, and investment banking economics, 3 bachelor's degrees, and a master's of accountancy degree, both from UW-Madison. She is also a licensed CPA. Along with being a highly qualified professional, she's also a very energetic individual that will bring a lot to this team, and she'll fit in very well.
So an exciting night here at the 2016 draft, faculty draft. Boy, we saw a little bit of everything, didn't we?
I'll tell you, this is all about emotion, and that's what this place is all about. A lot of highs, a lot of lows, but in the end, everybody's up, everybody's excited, and that's what this night is all about. So congratulations to all the players, congratulations to the new picks, and it's been great being a part of it. It's been a very special night.
Well, thank you for your great commentary as well, Cary. And
Thanks,
we
man.
want to thank our dean, as well as we call them the Big Commish tonight, too, Bryan Woodhouse. And we want to thank our audience for watching us tonight. We're going to go check out that baking party. That looks like a fun time. And we'll see you next year.